Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, if you don't know, and if you do, hey, what's up? Nice to see you again. As you know, it's the start of a new month, and that means a new plan with me. I am a little late on uploading March's plan with me because this setup it definitely took me a while, and everything, because as you'll notice, it is very artistic. I did like an anatomical drawing basically of like a lot of the different human anatomy parts, and it kind of goes along with like Grey's Anatomy theme and stuff, so because I've been obsessed with Grey's Anatomy again, so hence why I kind of chose this theme. So this is obviously will be a little challenging if you're not very like artistic, and like I said, this setup definitely took me like 3 days to do, so you'll see me kind of be the camera cut weirdly because I had to start and stop, but honestly this might be one of my favorite themes I've done, because I was actually able to challenge myself drawing wise, and I've always loved drawing, I just don't really do it that often, didn't want to like show it, but with it being March and my birthday month and everything, I wanted to do something special for myself, so this is what I chose, and I'm super excited. So right now I'm doing the cover page. I just like did a basic handwriting font for March, and then currently just working on drawing the heart out. This took me quite a while, I think about maybe an hour just to do the heart alone, between all of the shading and the line work and stuff, just so that way like it's good, I guess. I'm really proud with how it came out with, so. After I was done with the cover page and I was happy with it, I moved on to the quote page. So like I said, I am basing this kind of off of Grey's Anatomy, so I chose "It's a Beautiful Day to Save Lives" by Derek Shepherd. February I was focusing a lot on my mental health, and I'm still working on it really hard, making sure I'm in a good place and everything, so I figured a lot of the Grey's Anatomy quotes like I really enjoy, and they kind of speak really loud to me, so like "the beautiful day to save lives," it's like a really honestly powerful quote, even though it came from a TV show. But if you're like me, Grey's Anatomy is probably one of my favorite shows by all time, so I am enjoying it. And then after I am done with those, we are going to be moving on to the monthly setup. I'm trying something kind of similar to like what I had last month, and then kind of normal. So I did want a big calendar still, because I noticed that like my small one just wasn't enough space, but I still wanted to have like the monthly dashboard where I can do like the task, my goals, important dates, and then my subscriber count, from start to finish. I did want to definitely make sure I had those, so I kind of changed it up, and we'll see and evaluate next month. Moving on, I had my 2 lines a day. I did 1 line a day last month, and it just wasn't enough space, so I went back to the 2 lines, and then I decided to do a pair of lungs on this page, which they could have came out better, but I'm still happy with how they came out with. And the quote I decided to actually use was, "I make no apologies for how I choose to repair what you broke." So Meredith Grey actually is the one that says this to Derek Shepherd, and everything, so I thought, this one's kind of really speaks to me of how I choose to repair myself, basically, like I'm the one in charge of how I want to deal with getting over my problems and issues, so. And then moving on, I think this is my second favorite spread of all time. It's the mood and habit trackers, and I've kind of changed it around a little bit more. So the habits, I'm doing individual calendar trackers, and then I'm doing the same chart for the amount of sleep, my mood, and weather. And then I decided to do the hip bone and some of the spine and stuff. So this one was actually a little hard to sketch out and everything, but I am happy with the line work and detail, how it came out and everything. So this one and probably the cover page are probably by far my two favorite spreads of all time. This one I think probably took me almost maybe 45 minutes to an hour almost just to do, because I was not very happy with it, and I just kept going and adding more detail until I was happy with it. So definitely took me a while. And then moving on, I did the next page. I have the video plan / embroidering notes. So I started picking up embroidering. So this is where I kind of want to jot down where I'm at with projects and what I want to do. It's same with the video ideas. It's just a brain dump of what I want to upload for the month and if I have any ideas. And for my anatomical drawing, I chose to do the kidneys. They're honestly kind of simple to draw and everything, and I took a lot of biology classes in high school, so I've drawn the renal system multiple times before, so I kind of know where I needed to shade them and stuff to make them look realistic, and how the veins and arteries go in and out of that. And so yeah, and then finally moving on to the first weekly spread, I just did a simple horizontal layout. I've noticed that I really like this layout more than the spreads that I've been doing the last couple of weeks. So I just kind of use stethoscopes to mark out the days and stuff to kind of give it, the doctor-y feel. And then the quote I chose, "It's good to be scared. It means you still have something to lose," by Richard Weatherby. So, just inspiring quote and everything. And I finished this weekly spread on Tuesday. So that's why some of the days are actually filled out, and I have some tasks written down because I was currently working on it, and I wrote it in pencil because I needed to actually use my journal, and I didn't have it finished set up because, like I said, this was very drawing heavy. So, and then of course the last final flip through of everything. So I hope you enjoy. Like I said, this might be a hard one to replicate, but if you do, definitely comment and tag me in it, in your photos, and I'd love to see yours. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!